In the largest drone attack since the start of the Russia-Ukraine conflict, Ukraine says Moscow launched nearly 500 drones and missiles at the country overnight. Ukraine's Air Force says it was able to shoot down or intercept most of the missiles and drones. The two countries also swapped more prisoners, which was agreed upon during a round of direct peace talks. Paul Adams from our media partners at the BBC is following that story. Paul.
So here we are at the place where the first group of prisoners in this latest exchange have been brought. I'm not allowed to say where I am, only that I am in the Chernihiv area of northern Ukraine. The first bus came in and bringing the POWs, the first group of young men between the ages of about 18 and 24. As the bus arrived, everyone surged forward, obviously trying to get a glimpse of a brother or a son or a father. But they are outnumbered here by people who just want information, people who are not necessarily expecting to see their relatives today, but just are hoping that they can get information about where they are and what condition they're in. Some of these people have been missing for more than 3 years. This is the start of a process that's going to unfold probably over a few days as batches come through. It's been the subject of enormous wrangling, not just about the prisoners of war, but also about the return of dead bodies. There are thousands of dead bodies on both sides. And under the terms of an agreement that was reached a week ago in Istanbul, they are supposed to be exchanged as well. But we don't know when that is going to happen. And in the last few days, we've heard all kinds of statements, some of them quite angry from both sides, accusing each other of bad faith. But here, at least, we are seeing some people released, and perhaps some people finding out a little bit about the missing.
Paul Adams with our partners at the BBC. Paul, thank you.